As a group, we're excited to go out there. Like I said, the track should suit what we're trying to do in attack, and I'm just looking to express ourselves. There's going to be opportunity for certain players with internationals away early on out there, and yeah, I can't stress how excited we are as a group to get out there. Yeah, they'll all come out at some stage as long as they're fit and healthy when they finish the Australia week. They'll just come out at different stages depending on game time they've had, and we've been in constant communication with them, and you know, it's great seeing Rio at that level, and he might come out a bit later because it was game time, and depending on selection with Bradley, he may come out a bit earlier. They've been great regarding the impact they've had. It's just being in communication with some of the Welsh staff as well. They've really stood up to the camp, the intensity, and it's really pleasing, you know, seeing Rio specifically perform, but then Ben Carter coming on and starting against Georgia. It was great to see him go. Yeah, he's had his fair amount of stick, but it's also, he's been warmly accepted back into the group. You know, he's real close mates with a lot of the players here, and I think he's missed being away. He hasn't said that, but you can see his energy and his drive since he's been here to perform, and it's great seeing him run around with a smile on his face. That's why we make sure, you know, people can work hard, but people can enjoy themselves along the way as well, and we've got to make sure we're consistent. I said after the Zebra game, we're never that bad and we're never that good. We just got to be us, and we got to get better each week. He's here at the end of the season, so yeah, you know, we're excited to have him back. He's got to earn his way back in like everyone else when they come into the group, and but he's training his hardest every day, which is great for us. He'll probably say himself at some stage he didn't have as much game time as he would have liked to start of this season, tail end of last season, for whatever reason, and he's come here and he wants to play, and we've got big Joe Davis, who was exceptional against Zebra. You've got Sean Longsdale, George Knott coming back from injury pretty soon, maybe after the tour. Ben Carter come back from international duty. Hugh Taylor, who's been excellent for us. So we've got good players around him who are all fighting for that shirt, and it's important he puts his best foot forward. We've got a couple of boys back, but they'll be back later in the tour. You know, we're pretty fit half of what we could be at the moment. We had a couple of niggles, which probably rule a player or two out the first week, maybe the first 2 weeks, but you know, it's the next man up, and that's what excites me here. The squad have competed since I've come in. I've asked them to challenge each other daily, and there's opportunity for players for sure coming. He's had shoulder surgery. He'll definitely be out for the derbies over the festive period, but the full length, we haven't put a timeline on it, if I'm honest. It's a shoulder injury, and it'll depend how the rehab goes at the back of it. Elliot has had surgery after the Zebra game. Unfortunately, he broke his collarbone, so Elliot will be back hopefully just before the Six Nations. But it's an opportunity for James Benjamin, Ellis Ship and Brodie to come to South Africa with us also. Then we got Bradley, who can come out at certain stages. He's trained the full month. He's back fit. You know, we had to manage him tail end of that last block, and like I said, he needed a bit of a rehab program at the start of this month, and he's been training fully, so he's back in the mix for selection. Yeah, they have. They've really, I would say, they've expanded their game. You know, we all know about the power South Africans have, but some of their subtleties. They've got two really good outside halves. They've got a really good scrum half who give them energy, and it's for us to match it. We can't be too loose out there. We've got to contain and control, and altitude will be tough, but it's something, you know, most of us have experienced, so it shouldn't be a surprise until it hits you, I guess, 20 minutes in. But you know, we're excited. It's going to be into some nice weather and some time together. That's where the game starts. You know, they're physical, they come direct early, they have got more subtleties, but they only get their subtleties into the game once they've earned that right, and it's important for us to match it, and if not, better it.